I'm Flavia Siqueira Cambraia, professor here at FGV São Paulo Law School, and we are receiving here today Professor Thomas Rönnau, who holds the chair of Criminal Law, Business Criminal Law, and Procedural Criminal Law at Bucerius Law School in Hamburg, Germany. Professor Thomas Rönnau has published some really important publications in the field of criminal law in Germany, including his doctoral dissertation about plea bargaining and the German procedural law, and also his habilitation work about the lack of consent in criminal law, and some other really important works and publications and contributions, especially in the field of business criminal law. He has also done some really important editorial work in some of the most prestigious scientific magazines in Germany, and is also co-coordinator of the Leipziger Kommentar, which is one of the most respected commentaries about the German Penal Code. So Professor Rönnau has really influenced the legal debates on criminal law, and now we have the honor to receive him here at our school to teach a course as a visiting professor, a course about the white-collar crimes and anti-corruption in our global law program. So professors, thank you so much for accepting our invitation and to come all the way to Brazil to share some ideas with us. I would like to ask you first, what are the main topics, the main themes that are being discussed about in your course here at our program?
First of all, many thanks for this nice introduction here. Yes, as you mentioned, I named the course White Collar and Anti-Corruption. So we discussed a broad range of topics like corporate criminal law, corruption, confiscation, and today embezzlement and money laundering. All the subjects are important, especially for enterprises, and are often discussed very controversial. This gave us a chance to debate basic structures of the criminal law and its roots and philosophy.
Really interesting. So one of the topics that we talked about yesterday, if I remember correctly, was confiscation. I would like to maybe to explain to us what exactly is confiscation and how it can be used in criminal cases.
Yes, the third block yesterday deals with confiscation, and crime must not pay has internationally become the guiding principle here. The point is that to take away the loot from the perpetrator and to make it clear to him that to commit offenses is not a good idea. International legal systems, besides the question of criminal liability of natural or legal persons, the topic of forfeiture is nowadays of great importance. Considerable amounts from the confiscation of assets are now flowing into the state budget or back to the victims. But the matter is very complicated, and that's why it's a good idea to have a course national discuss on the subject to look for the appropriate solution.
And one of the other topics we talked about, it was the non-conviction based confiscation. Could you explain to us exactly what is that, and why could it be problematic in a criminal law system regarding our fundamental principles?
Yes. For the German law, this legal figure is a very new tool. The expression non-conviction-based confiscation tells us there is no individual prosecutor, there is no conviction, but, for example, a lot of money, and it's unknown where it comes from. Therefore, the purpose of this measure is to confiscate under special conditions assets with unclear provenance. One of these conditions is that the court must be convinced of the criminal provenance of the value. But, and here start the problems, how the judge can be convinced if he don't know where the assets come from. Here is the presumption of innocence and the right of one's properties could be touched. Other problems may arise of the innocence owner principle and the risk of disappropriation confiscation.
Really interesting. At last, I would like to ask you how it was your experience here teaching as a guest professor with us at FGV. How was the experience at all? Did you enjoy it?
For me, it was a really great adventure and a really nice experience. The participants of the course come from different countries, and therefore they know different law systems. To discuss the crucial points to this background was really a big joy. I enjoyed it very, very much.
And we enjoyed as well. We are so grateful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.